Welcome back to Mario RPG. See, I told you we would still be in the right spot.
We're still here. We're still here. We're still here.
We're still in Booster's Tower. I told you we would still be
Why
here.
didn't you just cut out the whole dungeon? I'm kidding.
Why didn't you cut the booster, scrub?
Why didn't you just cut to the
Fine.
end of the game? I'm kidding.
Fine. Part 11 will be at Smithy, all right?
Hell yeah.
Just cut. Yeah, we'll do debug, man. We'll do debug mode. Next door he enters, we'll just be inside the weapons factory.
No, next door I enter, I'll suddenly be in Paper Mario instead.
Shit.
Damn, we jumped way ahead.
Completely skip the rest of this game and go on to the next one. Anyway, so I had to cut ahead to me getting the masher because I missed my jump. But I mentioned at the end, the masher is basically Mario's best weapon for pretty much the rest of the game up until like Nimbus Land, honestly.
You're funny.
No, like in terms of attack strength, it's actually his strongest. It's basically his best weapon in the game for a while.
Tell that to my run.
Nice.
For a while, I said.
Oh, you're showing off the triple move.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to show this one off.
This one's actually cool.
Shooting star
This was
shot.
fun. This was neat to watch, but
Yeah.
for damage wise, it's not that great.
Yeah.
No, and it also messes with the continuity of this game because Geno gets a weapon called the Star Gun, which is basically that. So why does he have a super move that's the Star Gun, and I can't get the Star Gun until the end of the game? Damn it!
Because that's what makes it super.
That's what makes it special.
Anyway, so hitting that button opens up an optional area in Booster Pass, and then this is one of the best Easter eggs in the game. You go behind this curtain, and you're 8-bit Mario.
I kind of wished it was the Mario RPG sprite.
I thought they would do that too. That would have actually been really cool.
Yeah.
But then still keep the NES music. Or if they really wanted to go with the Mario All Stars Mario Brothers music.
Go downstairs.
Yeah, moonwalking.
Woo!
My head.
Leave.
This was honestly my favorite part of this game growing up, and I would make a save file just to keep doing this part. Just because I liked... I don't know what it is about seeing a 2D sprite moving in 3D, but it looks really cool. And I was sitting here playing through the whole song because I couldn't remember if they actually put the bridge in the remake or not, but they don't. Oh man, Mario died to get back into 3D. I don't know how.
I like how he just looks sad afterwards. He's like, "Oh."
Oh.
You can only do that the one time, unfortunately.
One time is all you need.
That's all you need. And Bowser leveled up because yes.
I love how when Bowser gets leveled up, he just has this whole look of like, of course I leveled up. What did you expect to happen, you idiot?
Yeah, they actually changed his win pose from the original too.
Yeah, well they had to change. They actually edited his win pose in the Super Nintendo version because the gesture that he does in Japanese actually is interpreted as him flipping you off. So they had to change that in the localization.
Actually, I think it's because it was a racial gesture.
I don't think it was a racial gesture, but like I think it means something in Japan, but like in the rest of the world, like the arm gesture that he did was kind of like almost universally. It was like flipping the bird, or like
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he was saying like it's basically just telling. It's basically giving you the middle finger because if you watch Spaceballs,
because the Inklings did the same thing in Mario Kart, and they eventually patched that out.
Yeah, because I've actually seen that gesture before. That's how I know it's meant to be a swear because they use that in Spaceballs. That's the salute they do to President Scrooge in Spaceballs.
Everything,
and I'm super old for that reference. I'm sorry.
Everything links back to Spaceballs.
everything.
It does. I'm sorry. I haven't watched that movie in years. I really need to watch it again. It's so good.
I haven't seen it in a few years myself.
I have it on DVD.
I wish I had it on DVD. I have it on VHS, and I don't have a VHS player anymore, so I need to buy a DVD for it.
Yeah.
So here,
Bitch.
I screw up.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to flip over the portraits based on youngest to oldest, or oldest to youngest generation-wise. And the list that you saw at the very start of the tower is the order that you have to do the portraits.
Welcome to the Switch version where you can completely cheese that puzzle.
Well, yeah, because you can just take a picture of it. What I originally thought was that if you mess up the first, is that when you mess it up, it rearranges the portraits. So if you want it to be the first, like how it was originally when you first entered it, you have to leave and go back. No, this is me looking it up.
I'm about to say.
Back and going, like,
I was getting ready to say, you literally just did that one.
Oh, wait, no, not that one. I just all like, I don't know. But honestly, I never bothered with this because, like, despite them having, like, unique facial features and all that, I could not bother trying to memorize those.
Yeah, but if you don't do it, you miss out on getting a weapon for Bowser, and he's
no
one for a long time.
No, I did this, but I just brute forced it because I didn't want to actually remember the order of the boosters.
Oh, I see. Well,
they gaze into, Switch version, I love this. I love this. They gaze into each other's eyes.
She's a bit shy. Look the other way, would you?
Oh God! Don't remind me of that game. Oh God!
I don't see anything over there, Bowser. What's up with that?
I'm about to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I mean, essentially.
Damn right.
We don't get that until later.
Oh yeah, true.
No, that's not till the next dungeon. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, so you can cheese this even more so than you could in the Super Nintendo version if you're playing the Switch version, because you can just screenshot the previous room with the portraits on it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to bother.
And just look up the screenshot if you don't remember the order.
Project's like, I'll just do it, but I'll just do it myself.
Pretty much, because like, oh, I messed up. I gotta fight an enemy. Oh well, fuck it. And I at least remembered the order somewhat.
Yeah. Project's like, yay, free EXP.
Pretty much.
And then I'm sitting here like, Booster, how did you design this tower, man?
He designed it by saying yes.
What's the point of this room? How do you get in here yourself?
He takes the elevator.
It's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. And I could have sworn there was a hidden treasure on that platform there, but I guess not.
You're gonna waste time just to get up there, aren't you?
No, we're good. I just wanted to be able to show off being able to use the chomp.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. Because I'm already at the top of the room,
okay.
Damn it. This part's annoying.
Yeah, it is. I'm not even gonna criticize you. This is frustrating as fuck.
Yeah.
Because not only are these like,
yes.
I'm not gonna say these fights are randomized because they're not. They're on a specific tile
they're
slot.
not.
The problem with these guys,
blow them up,
is once you get into the fight with them, you can't escape from the fight. You have to finish them.
I mean, that is kind of the thing with, you know, like punishment enemies, I guess you can say, where it's just like, oh, you weren't supposed to fight this because you're supposed to do something right. So nope, no running away for you.
But the nice thing is that they're the type of enemy that if you beat them, they always give you a lucky flower.
I did. Like Logic, I brute forced this map and got a lot of levels because of it.
Yeah.
Understand. That's fair.
Yep, there we go again.
You son of a bitch. Die.
Lucky!
Oh god. The Mario Advance games are coming back.
Again.
Just what I needed.
No, he didn't say that here.
Easy.
You
I'm
almost
so
got
glad that
you
this
almost
version makes that so much easier.
Yeah, I was gonna say you almost got mixed. Get mixed by Yoshi.
Look at Bowser dance.
Hell yeah.
That's
so
the best
great.
dance in the game.
Super Fireball just makes it so you can hit multiple enemies at random, if I remember correctly.
No, that's Ultra Fireball.
Is it?
Super Fireball is just powered up Fireball.
I think all versions of Fireball do that.
Like, I almost never used the Fireballs, actually.
Yeah. I never use Shocker because Shocker is just...
Shocker!
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
You can't escape me!
Okay. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Love you, Christopher Barnes. I doubt you're watching this, but...
Zoom! You gotta zoom!
Indeed.
Oh yeah, so the Zoom shoes. Honestly, Zoom shoes are probably... In terms of equipment that you don't have to grind for, I would say Zoom shoes are probably the best equipment in the game.
That just reminds me of when they were showing off they were showing off mods for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because they've been like modders have been adding on to that game since Marvel won't.
Yeah,
and never will.
Yeah, since Marvel and Capcom refused to make a new Marvel vs. Capcom, modders will be like, we'll just do it ourselves.
We'll make our own Marvel vs. Capcom 5.
Yeah, it actually
better than the original.
Yeah, it actually has a Shura in it. Hey,
I was waiting for you to say that did the modders like put Christopher Daniel Barnes' voice over Spider-Man?
I'm getting to it. No, they did the next best thing. They added Shocker.
Yeah.
They added Shocker to the game, and to reveal him, they recreated that entire scene.
Awesome.
I don't know why. I just always think of like, now because of that one friggin' Light the Arrow video where it's just like, what's his face just chasing at like the one professor dude chasing after Gordon is like, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth, Gordon. It was just in the style of that whole Shocker scene. What was that? Fucking the Prowler music playing in the back too.
I remember that now.
Yes, the Prowler music, like this one.
Okay. Now
if I get claimed for that, I'm gonna yell at you.
You're not getting claimed for that, God.
I'm joking.
I'm
joking.
And he's gonna have to add it in now that we brought it up.
No.
He's gonna have to because it doesn't record Discord as far as I know.
Yeah, you
it'll record in his audio. He'll be fine.
I don't think that's how it works because Discord audio only plays in Discord. I don't think it records in the microphone on Goldwave.
Technically challenged Sire Goku.
If it was close enough to his microphone, it would.
It won't.
That didn't do it. Shit.
Oh, well.
He's like, oh shit.
Well. And I'm out of bombs. This is why you shouldn't only have 4 bombs.
Chugga. I drive my train in reverse.
Somehow.
That train will actually one-shot you.
Yeah.
Later.
Much later.
Much later.
Depending on how well you do the next part.
Yeah.
By the way, dig placement for this chain shot.
I know, right?
That is a literal jump scare.
I just love how you're just standing. It's like maybe if I just stand here, it won't fight me.
Yeah, it's like
if I stand here long enough, he'll go away.
They don't see based on movement. So they see based on movement. So if I don't make any sudden movements, he won't see me. Damn it!
That's not how it works. It's fine.
Anyway, goodie bag. So you can use that in battle and it gets you money. Or you can just sell it for 500 coins, which is a much better option because it's a waste of an item slot otherwise.
Yeah, it makes sense. Also, again, going back to my complaints with the hidden treasures, what the fuck? I will give you the one that's next to the platform. The one on top of the other one, that's pretty damn obvious, honestly. Obvious?
How is that obvious?
How are any of the hidden treasures obvious?
Yeah, seriously.
Fine, fair enough.
Like, am I gonna have to jump on every single treasure chest and jump above it every single time?
Yes.
Well, that's just padding then.
We need Booster's spell to unlock this door. What does that even mean?
Or, you know, considering we just used Bowser to break down the front door 20 minutes ago, why not just have Bowser break down the door?
Drop kick.
He needs a running start.
Drop kick it.
He's got plenty of a running start. Look how big this room is.
I know, but he also needs time. Because Booster is right about to come into the freaking room.
Just throw
By the way,
throw the Peach toy at the door.
By the way, once again, because of the upscaled models, you can actually tell what the references are in Booster's toy chest now.
Yeah, Discon is in the toy chest.
You got the Peach doll. You got the Samus doll again.
Again.
Well, we'll show up. Well, okay. There's a big old... You're right. And then you got the...
You got Discon, and you have the, I think, the Stunt Race FX car for some reason.
Yeah, that's definitely the Stunt Race FX car. I didn't know what the orange puzzle piece one
That's
was.
Discon. That's the mascot for the Super Famicom.
Okay.
You would never notice. And there's also a Rob underneath Peach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is. Cool.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, Booster has a bird.
No, that's actually the Beetle from earlier.
Oh, it's a beetle? Okay.
That's the Beetle from... That's the Beetle from
sure.
Moletown, actually.
Okay. It was in a birdcage, so I couldn't tell for sure.
Yeah. Again, with Discon, you would not know that unless you specifically looked up the Super Famicom.
Yeah.
If you fail this 3 times, you have to actually fight Booster.
Yep.
Yes, and it's one of the... And actually, if you want to get all the Tattlelog entries, you have to do that, because this is the only time in the game where you'll fight Booster.
Thankfully, they fixed that. Thankfully, they fixed that in this version.
In the main game, this is the only time you're supposed to fight him. I think the post-game fight is technically considered a separate boss fight, though.
Yes.
By the way, I'm assuming if you don't fight Booster here, you'll probably be able to buy his entry anyway.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
It's random what you get, though.
Yeah. But
unfortunately,
eventually you will get it, though, because they're not just going to give you an entry you already have.
That would be dickish. That would be dickish, by the way.
Right.
Also, how did they not do that?
Carpet figure.
The curtain was clearly uncovered there.
Goddamn physics.
Curtain physics are weird.
Yeah, right.
They are.
You can literally run in circles and they still won't see you.
I don't see anything.
We don't see.
Gotta be here somewhere. Number 3.
And this is actually a lot easier than it looks.
Oh yeah, no, it is. They give you plenty of time.
It was easy in the SNES version.
It was a little harder in the SNES version because I think they gave you slightly less time to move.
Not really.
But it was also due to the fact that it was like static image.
Slightly less.
It was also because it was like static images for the most part, because it's not like curtains with these kinds of physics in the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last part's supposed to psych you out. As long as you notice that the Mario doll is up there, that's the spot you're supposed to hide in.
Wait a sec, it's right up there.
I found the Mario doll.
They never think to look up until right now.
We'll never be able to reach up there. Oh, the sorrow.
Oh, man.
What am I gonna do?
Shut up.
Seriously, I'm at my fucking limit.
Damn it.
You actually do get the jump prompt if you just stand there.
Yeah.
I know. It's great.
It's like, do I have to?
Here, take this.
Got Booster's charm.
And which was called the amulet in the Super Nintendo version for some reason. I don't know.
It makes more sense to call it Booster's charm.
It does.
The description also says that it smells.
Yes. It's also one of the better... the password is whatever you name your save file.
Or whatever your
Switch
name.
whatever you called your Switch.
and the version is based on the Switch name. That makes sense.
Or no, it's based on your display name on the whoever you're playing. Whatever profile you're playing as.
Yeah, what he said.
Otherwise, every Switch name, every time it would just be Nintendo Switch.
But anyway, so Booster's Charm, it boosts all your stats except for speed. So it's actually extremely good, and it's best to most likely, if you don't care about Bowser's speed, you're probably going to give it to him because he just needs all the defense he can get.
Because
Bowser.
Imagine if your Switch name was the name of a porn movie.
I don't think Nintendo would allow that.
No, you can name your Switch whatever the hell you want it to.
Yeah.
Speaking of whatever the hell, I guess we needed a boss fight, so Knife Guy and Great Guy literally fall from the sky out of nowhere to fight.
You're not guys, you don't have masks. Your pathetic excuses for a bit.
It took me a second to
Your
figure out
pathetic
what
excuses of Shy Guys. Get out of here.
Now use the special. Use the triple move.
There we go.
Can there be no happiness?
Can there be no happiness? Why are we here?
Why must we fight?
Because Booster wants us to, I guess. Bonk.
Why am I?
Also, I never realized that Great Guy was on a ball in the Super Nintendo.
Can there be new era without misfortune?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, Great Guy. Fuck you, Great Guy. You're in charge of the casino. I want you dead.
Man, these guys are really depressed for no real reason.
I was about to say, it's like now the combined kick their ass.
Do it. Again, the triple move with Bowser is just so broken. There's no reason not to use it.
Unless you're going for a challenge run. Hi, Ken-Ho.
Yeah. Playing Guardian Tales, which I've seen a lot of people playing, but I've never actually played it.
It's like, yikes, they're tough. It's like, oh, we did just nuke you with something that we didn't have fucking, like, a little less than 30 years ago.
Fuck you, Great Guy. I hate you and your blackjack.
Basically, Bowser and Mallow's triple attack is the best in the game. In terms of damage, anyway.
I killed these guys before they were able to do their transformation, by the way.
It's not really a transformation, they just jump on each other's shoulder.
Yeah, I killed them before they were able to do that, so I forgot they could.
Anyway, here comes the worst minigame in the frickin' game.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really technically lose it. There's nothing to lose, it's just annoying.
Pretty.
Also, another thing they added is that Booster has this weird backpack that he tied Peach to. He didn't have that in the Super Nintendo version.
Which makes sense, because like otherwise it would have looked like he just has like Peach tied to his hip with nothing.
It's funny because he's walking in place.
Yeah.
Yes.
You aren't invited.
Okay, shut up, Wario.
I fade out.
Toad, when and how did you get here?
We've been here the entire time.
Can't go forward or back.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Only way to be able to go forward or back is if you either jump on a barrel to go forward,
jump on a Shy Guy,
or jump on a Shy Guy.
Make me, bitch!
Bonk. I guess Donkey Kong's at the top of the hill throwing barrels at us, the jackass.
Well, I guess having jerk dads has one thing in common. Yeah, well, it's like my dad thinks I'm nothing special. Yeah, well, maybe he was right.
Yeah, well, my dad thinks I'm a joke too. Yeah, well, your dad's right. God, I love that line so much.
Every time I play as DK in Smash, everybody's like, "Oh no, he's picking Seth Rogen. What do we do?"
That is probably the best line in the entire movie.
I always find an excuse to do the Seth Rogen laugh when we're together.
Oh, double!
God damn it. Yeah, I got 2 flowers, which is usually 1 more than I usually get.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, this is where it gets annoying. Once all 3 of them start running at the same time, it gets kind of frustrating. Hey, 4 flowers. How many do you guys normally get?
Fuck, I don't remember how many I got. I think I got about 5.
That's understandable. The new with this version, if you're able to jump on the red barrels, you jump further ahead than you normally do.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it,
which was
I can't remember how much I got, but I think it was like around 9.
9? Holy crap! You're good.
I think it was. I think it was 9.
I'm legit.
Jesus Christ!
I'm legit impressed.
Yeah, this at this point, it's just all like they just slap you with everything.
Yeah, I think this also goes like this. It's definitely got a lot more than the original did because you didn't give nearly this many opportunities to get close enough to Peach in the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I think it was I can't remember how many it was, but I know it was a very high number.
Yeah, this is better than I usually do. Honestly, how many did I get?
6.
Hey. Yeah, I think that's like 1. I think that's like 2 more than I normally get. I usually get about 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think I had like 9 when I did this, but not my first attempt. But like, I can't remember.
I'm legit impressed.
Like, I can't remember off the top of my head though.
Yeah.
They give you. Here's the thing about that minigame though. This game already gives you more than enough flowers to max you out to 99. So even if you only get like 2 or 3 flowers in that minigame, you're gonna have more than enough if you're going for everything.
By the way, this inn in particular, this inn in particular has a very funny Easter egg too.
Yes, it does, and I hopefully will be able to show it off. I think I managed to show it off because it involves you having to stay at the inn multiple times in order to get a random item, but it takes a while.
Well, that's not what I was talking about, but sure.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that more next time when we actually do the second half of this mini arc with Marrymore and rescuing Peach from Booster before she gets married to him.
I don't think he even knows what marriage is. Shut up.
Is that something you eat?